We're going to be moving into the Rivierina Latte Art competition next, and we might get somebody up to a little chat about competition structure and what we're looking for in a few moments. I'm here with the Vice President of ASCA. We're talking about competition structure. I think for people who don't compete or haven't competed, can sometimes be a bit daunting, watching these guys come up and girls come up. They're so fluent, they're in control. I think the biggest mystery as a competitor is understanding what the judges are looking for, and that's really great to help them understand how they can participate in knowing that you don't necessarily have to be a veteran of 5 years. It can be your first year. It's about growing, progressing. So let's maybe start with the Latte Art Championships. Let's maybe go through some of the format, what the judges are looking for and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so what we've got today and what we've got happening this weekend, Veneziano in West End here is our Community Coffee Championships. So what we've done here is we've restructured our regionals, which lead into obviously the National, then the World Barista Championship and Latte Art Championship, to a bit more of a lower barrier to entry, a bit more simplified. So obviously we've got Latte Art today and Brewers Cup, but it's a new model where it's all sponsored equipment, and then we've got the baristas that come along, just bring their coffee, or for barista or for latte art, but for barista and brewers, but even for latte art now, they just come along and compete. Sure. So it's never been so easy to compete, and this is what we're trying to do, especially at a community level, get all these baristas, especially out of the cafes, and there's a lot of talent, and this is why we are doing these in each state. So we've got Brisbane this weekend, we've got Sydney coming up, and then we are doing Melbourne and Perth. So if you are looking to compete or you do want to get involved, the Community Coffee Champs is the best way to get started with that lower barrier to entry. Yep.
And not just that, like if maybe competition isn't your thing, holding a microphone, there's other avenues like we need tech judges, we need sensory judges, we need timekeepers. This is really about, if you like drinking better cups of coffee, let's support the people who make the better cups of coffee, right? So we do a calibration day with our well judges. You want to talk us through maybe what the judges can expect from that?
Yeah, of course. It's good that you touched on that. I mean, this is why it's called the Community Coffee Champs, right? Community first, and being able to do these in each state, definitely, if you do want to get involved, ideally, yes, reach out to ASCA in any way, whether it be through our socials or through the website. And yeah, you can come along and judge, you can just come along and volunteer. Just get involved, meet people, network. There's no better way to, get in touch with the industry and see what's really happening, especially with the competitions. It's pretty much the forefront of the industry, right? A lot of this stuff from, the regional level goes into that national, goes into the world, and actually trickles back down through to the cafes. We've seen so much innovation happen in cafes that have all, come through competitions one way or another. And this is, where it starts, especially in these, we look for those smaller venues and these smaller events. Sometimes don't seem much, but, from an industry level, it is so important. So, the judges, we love to see new faces when people come and go, hey, I want to judge, or I want to get involved, I want to be a timekeeper, I want to volunteer. We 100% encourage that, and we're always looking forward to upskilling these judges and getting them involved. We have a huge amount of talent in Australia in terms of judges that are ready to pass down, all that knowledge and hopefully have more judges on the world stage.
great. Yeah, I think an innovation is the most important thing. I don't think people realize. When I first started judging and being part of ASCA, big thing for me was the EK43 was one of the first ones I saw on stage down in Melbourne, and now every specialty coffee cafe has one. And that was all about more even grind distribution. We're seeing distribution tools. We're seeing all these great things from our sponsors up on stage, new grinders that, eventually you're going to walk into your normal cafe on a Monday morning, then making a great cup of coffee. You're not going to know why, but all the innovations stem from here with these baristas, pushing to make our coffees more consistent. We have our 3 judges here, or our 4 judges there. The whole goal is to make them have the same experience of the best quality. And that's all we're really marking as judges, right? We're going, can you make that cup of coffee taste the same? Because that's what our customers want back in the cafe. And ASCA's really great at supporting everybody from every level. So please come down, reach out to the ASCA team. Come on down today, see these baristas, support them. There's lots of other things going on. We've got cupping next door a little bit later on. We've got some people with our green coffee, some roasted coffees. We've got the xbloom ready to rock and roll today if you want to taste some automated filter coffee, which is amazing. Danny should be back from Monin to drink some delicious drinks. So yeah, come on down and hang out, and we hope to see you then. Thanks a lot, Alec.